My name is Mark Mitchell. I'm one of the pastors here at Covenant Life Church, and I want to welcome you to United in Action. And I just want you to know what a tremendous encouragement it is to not only worship together from different churches and backgrounds, but just to be gathered for the glory of Jesus Christ and to see what God is going to do, I believe, through this event tonight.
We all have different backgrounds and different points of reference. And so many of you will have a different perspective on the issue of race. These brothers are going to speak their story and their convictions. My one prayer and request and hope of all of us is that we would be open to what the Lord might show us tonight.
Hey, there's issues and racism, and some people don't treat you well, but that's not everybody. And so there were people who did treat you very well. And so as a young man growing up, I knew there were challenges, but I also knew that there was good in people as well. So that's briefly the kind of my upbringing in Montgomery County.
I remember very, very specifically my 8th grade year, there was a day set aside where all of the white kids in the school were going to get jumped.
So in elementary school, there were 4 black people in the entire school. Me, my 2 brothers, and my mom taught. And so every day,
That wasn't meant to be funny, was it?
no, I'm serious. We laughing. Come on, raise your right. It's a conversation.
You
right?
see how we have fun together?
Right? Laughing at the brother. Right? No, and so basically every day I was 25% of the black population.
My dad one day brought some black guys home from work. They shot some pool. My dad worked midnight shift as a mechanic. Brought a couple guys that were black, and they were playing pool, and then my dad thought he had this really cool 10-speed, and so he let one of the guys take it out. And the next thing you know, the police show up at our house. And it was kind of my first awakening, that the first little light bulb that black people are treated differently. So just because they were riding up and down the street of Old Frederick Road, they thought they'd stolen the bike.
From the book of Nehemiah, the first chapter, it says the words of Nehemiah, son of Hakala. In the month of Kislev, in the 20th year, while I was in the citadel of Susa, Hanani, one of my brothers, came from Judah with some other men, and I questioned them about the Jewish remnant that had survived the exile, and also about Jerusalem. They said to me, "Those who survived the exile and are back in the province are in great trouble and disgrace. The wall of Jerusalem is broken down, and its gates have been burned with fire." When I heard these things, I sat down and wept. For some days I mourned and fasted and prayed before the God of heaven.
And when he had taken the scroll, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, each holding a harp and golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sang a new song, saying, "Worthy are you to take the scroll and to open its seals, for you were slain. And by your blood you have ransomed people for God from every tribe and language and people and nation."